Hi, Chris Martin here in the Martin booth at the NAMM show, Winter 2018 in Anaheim. Can I talk to you about the Reimagined Standard Series? Started back several years ago when our dealers said, we love the D18, but you have too many versions. And we're like, okay, yeah, that's not good, because sometimes when you have too many choices, you choose none of the above. So we took what we thought were the best aspects of those different versions and consolidated it into one new D18 with a really good price, and the dealers loved it, the customers loved it. So we thought, we're on to something. And then my colleague said, okay, what about the Rosewood standard models? And I said, all right, let's think about that. And they pretty quickly were like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna redesign the D28. I said, that's a good place to start. And they said, and we're gonna put herringbone trim and scallop bracing on it. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. We already have a guitar like that. It's called the HD28. And he said, yeah, but we're gonna combine them both. I said, no. I think the D28 that I grew up with, that my father built a lot of, that my grandfather built a lot of, today has a following. And they're like, where are you going with this, Chris? I said, let's save the scallop bracing for guitars that have herringbone trim. They're like, okay, so what are we going to do to make the D28 better? Well, we're going to put that faster neck on, and they said, let's shift the braces forward. That's cool. That's what we came out with at the Summer NAMM show very quickly. Then we took the rest of last year to work on the rest of the line, the rest of the Rosewood line. And it was complicated. We're changing the specs on numerous models. And when you're in manufacturing, that's a big deal because you want to get it right. But that's what we brought here to the show today. So now when you look at a Rosewood Martin guitar from the Standard Series, if it has herringbone trim, it has scallop bracing. And that's helped to simplify the line. The guitars are well priced given the features that they have, and the response to them has been great so far. One of my jobs is to write the introduction for the Martin Journal. And so occasionally I look for inspiration in the dictionary. And the theme we have for these guitars is reimagine. And so I just said, I'm going to look up the word reimagine, to imagine again or anew, especially to form a new conception of. That made perfect sense to me, but what really struck me was the Webster's Dictionary that I have at home said that they believe that word came into being in 1934. And for anyone who knows anything about Martin guitars, you know that 1934 was a pretty important year for the Dreadnought Martin guitar.